Hey, welcome to Touchdowns&Tackles. I'm your host, Chris. How you guys doing today? So in this video, I will be talking about my top 5 year 3 breakout defensive players. And, let's just dive right into it. So at number 5, I have Peyton Wilson, the linebacker of the Steelers. He was a solid, good linebacker last year. He's decent in coverage. He's good against the run. And we all know the history of the Steelers when it comes to linebackers. They usually don't miss that much. And I think that this guy is going to break out. Nobody's talking about him. He's a young player on that defense, which, they need a little infusion of youth. And I think he's just going to come out and he's going to take over that defense. He might even overtake Patrick Queen, the other starting off-ball linebacker. He's explosive. I think he has everything you need, and he's just tough, and he's a very, very smart player. Always knows where to be and where he needs to be. At number 4, I have safety Kalen Bullock from the Texans. Now, we know the Texans and that defense and how great that defensive is. Arguably the best defense in all of the NFL. And Kalen Bullock, the safety, is one of them. And I think in his third year, being in that system, getting understanding, I think he's going to break out. And he's a ball hawk. He's smart. He could play in the slot. He could play center field. He can come down in the box. So he's kind of like that do-it-all safety for the Texans. At number 3, I have cornerback Nate Wiggins from the Baltimore Ravens. Last year, we saw more consistency from him. And I think now he's just going to take off and become the Ravens' best cornerback. Great recovery speed, great change of direction, great ball skills. He's not afraid to go for the interception. And I think he's going to become the next lockdown Baltimore Ravens cornerback. At number 2, I have edge rusher, linebacker Dallas Turner of the Minnesota Vikings. Over this offseason, they traded away arguably pretty much their best pass rusher and Jonathan Gennard to the Eagles. And Dallas Turner is a big reason why. I think year 3 being in this Brian Flores system, I think he's ready to take off and become that double-digit sack guy that every defense needs. He's explosive. He's athletic. He's smart. Great hand usage, great counter moves. He always has a plan, and he's good against the run, and he can drop into coverage. And I think that Brian Flores is going to use that to his advantage. And at number 1, I have defensive tackle Byron Murphy II of the Seattle Seahawks. We saw how great he was last year, how good he is. And I think in year 3, he's finally going to break out and become the best defensive lineman on that Seattle's defensive line. I think he's going to break out and just show how much of a great interior pass rusher he is. And he's just going to become the next great defensive tackle that eventually is going to get paid. I could see this guy having anywhere from 6 to 10 sacks and having that type of impact. So there you have it, folks. My top 5 year 3 defensive breakout players. Like and subscribe to the page, and I'll see you guys next time.